from the blocks, built on top of the.
Ain't nobody like Mally. Go play that rhythm for that baddie. Like ain't nobody like Mally. And go play that rhythm for that baddie. Frenzy, Frenzola, Mally, the hardest DJ out. Hackney, East London, London. Yeah.
It's Mally here, Reprezent 107.3 FM, DAB and online. We've got just over half an hour left of the show as we do each and every Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. But right about now, it's time to introduce this guy, my special guest for today. He's in the studio looking rather dapper. Suit and tie, top to bottom. Yeah. Gold teeth shining and all of that. You can hear him laughing on the mic right by now. I feel like, you know what I like to do as well, right? I like to give the guests an opportunity to, introduce yourself, gas yourself up in the best way possible. So right by now, the floor is yours. Right. You can say whatever you want to say. Right. No notice in that. Big up all the Reprezent listeners. Right about now, you're locked into the biggest new artist for 2017. I must say I'm a new artist. I'm a bit older than most, but yeah, I'm a new for 2017. Big up man, yes, like Plat B, yeah? Plat B, yes. Hailing from East London. It's fire. So yeah, this is the beginning, man. And shout out to Mally and Reprezent for this opportunity still.
That was one of the best openings someone has ever come on here and done ever.
You say that to everyone.
No, honestly, that was the best.
It's like, yeah, one of the biggest coming. You got to put it onto the air. You got to put it high. So, like you said new artist, but older than some. Yeah. That's hinting that you've been doing this spot. Yeah. Do you want to talk? Let's talk about your musical journey, April Red Company. When did you start making music? Obviously, you're from East London, so I know that had a heavy influence on what's going on there. Come on. Yeah, big up all the East London. Big up the whole of London anyway. Big up all your listeners. But yeah, man's from East. So I'm 34. I say you hear the sigh before I said that, right? Because man is getting old officially, innit? Like north of 30, you're old, right? So, but my background, basically, I grew up in East London at a time when the grime scene was just beginning, I'd say. Like, so around 2000, after Garage, man went from two-step. Like, all the pioneers of the game are guys like, So Solid from these ends, Pay As You Go, Heartless Crew. Those were the three biggest crews. So I come up in that era. Yeah. And then, around 2000, 2001, 2002, I was making rhythms, as was everyone. Like Bedroom, using things like Cubase, Reason, Fruity Loops and all of that. Shout out all the Cubase, shout out all the Reason propeller heads. But yeah, man was making beats back in like 2000 and that. And I had one track, I made one track called From L, that like I was just basically patterning it out, just handing it out to everyone. I must have went to one of them urban... From L, sorry, what's that? Leytonstone? Leytonstone, okay, yes. I'm from Leytonstone, I'm from Leytonstone originally, E11. So I made a track and I must have handed it out at one of them urban music conferences or something like that, and ended up getting a call from BBC One Extra. Raz Kwame ended up putting it on his show. Raz Kwame ended up featuring it on his show still, like on one little he had a little section of his show called Homegrown Cuts for unsigned artists and all of that. So yeah, Raz must have ended up putting me on there, and it was a voting thing. So again, I kind of just made everyone go ham with the voting, and I ended up being the homegrown winner of the week, homegrown cut winner of the week. Got a little interview in that. These were the days when One Extra, I don't even think was on FM. Like, it was just DAB maybe, but it was going back way back 2002. Yeah. But yeah, after that, bruv, I'll be honest, like, man wasn't really focused. Man was distracted. I used to play football as a kid as well, so this all come about after football. When I say I used to play football, I don't mean like in the park. I was decent. I was a baller. Was you like semi-pro? Was you at any academy, any prem academies and whatnot? All of that, not quite prem. Like from only late annoying. I'm a gooner, so that's a nice t-shirt you got on. I know. Still. It's mad. Like this t-shirt had to go in hiding for a while. Yeah. And obviously, you brought it out after the result on the weekend. It should still, real talk. It should still be in hiding. Like, we'll take that way away. But no, I'm an Arsenal fan. For all you that don't know what a gooner is, but I used to play for Leyton Orient. Like I had a football scholarship with Leyton Orient as a kid. Like I was kind of like on the periphery of their team. Yeah. Played for Essex County, Waltham Forest District. Claim to fame football wise, I used to play against Defoe as a kid. Like, I remember playing against Defoe. Man will know this story. Do you know what? One guy who's a baller as well, you don't really hear about his balling antics, but like Lethal B, I went to school with Lethal, right? And when we were like 10 or 11, we must have played against Waltham Forest against Newham, and we got batted up. We got beat 2-0. And there was this kid that scored both the goals, and people said, like, watch out for this youth. He's got a 6-year contract with Charlton. His name was Jermain Defoe.
Yeah, and obviously, so he went on to like, you know, run things. He's probably the best guy or the guy that's achieved the most that I've played with. But I grew up around a lot of ballers. But anyway, so after that music thing, brought out the one track, it got a lot of hype. But if I'm honest, I weren't really focused like I'm focused now. I'm more driven, ironically, as a 34-year-old than I was as a 22-year-old on this music thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? I feel like it's right. We're going to talk about everything we're at right now in music, but I feel like it's only right we play some of your music.
Thank you.
And I feel like we should start off with one of the songs that you basically somewhat talk about the journey you just spoke about right about now, which is Came Up.
Right,
Do you want to introduce that one time for the Reprezent this year?
So Came Up, that came out August the 5th, so it's brand new, it's only been out a month. Came Up, produced by Young G Money from Wolverhampton, big him up, big boy producer. And it's just me. The video's on YouTube, doing bits now on Grime Daily. Search PB Came Up. Thanks, man.
Came up as a hoarder, time's right to get my life in order. I'm blessed, came up without torture, strive to provide the same for my daughter. Got a journalism degree, not a reporter. See me in a brand new suit, not for court now. Won't brag about things I know. Remember platinum beat and what I taught ya. Came up as a hoarder, time's right to get my life in order. I'm blessed, came up without torture, strive to provide the same for my daughter. Got a journalism degree, not a reporter. See me in a brand new suit, not for court now. Won't brag about things I know. Remember platinum beat and what I taught ya. A lot of rappers chat stupidness out there on tracks promoting foolishness, and they're surprised when the kids turn out like this. Fully surprised that the youth turn out so twist. I put it down to when parents don't notice that the ones are princesses, princes, and as parents, role models we are. They send more time. It's a love that they strive and miss. Not money spent on this or that, or grand gestures for Insta or Snap. I hate to see that it's just whack. Am I the only one who smells a rat? The kid knows if their mum or dad cares more about their phone. It's sad, and they're growing up with firm beliefs that happiness is found in a smartphone or a tab. Came up as a hoarder, time's right to get my life in order. I'm blessed, came up without torture, strive to provide the same for my daughter. Got a journalism degree, not a reporter. See me in a brand new suit, not for court now. Won't brag about things I know. Remember platinum beat and what I taught ya. Came up as a hoarder, time's right to get my life in order. I'm blessed, came up without torture, strive to provide the same for my daughter. Got a journalism degree, not a reporter. See me in a brand new suit, not for court now. Won't brag about things I know. Remember platinum beat and what I taught ya. Remember platinum beat and what I taught ya. She'll remember me, I never bought her. I'm on the next wave, no water. You're living for the day, I'm planning my next quarter. That's the difference between me and you, fam. I'm in a book when you're studying Instagram. I make music for myself, ain't really into fans. I'm into ensuring my daughter's future, man. Yeah, it's real like that. Cut off peeps who weren't real like Platz. Got too deep, it got true like that. Leo Messi on the mic, got skill like that. Like Lassie, I go in on the pitch or track. Blew up on the block, shot enough piff, no. I should've been a pro baller. Zip about that, cheated on, I wish I made up, kissed and that. Came up as a hoarder, time's right to get my life in order. I'm blessed, came up without torture, strive to provide the same for my daughter. Got a journalism degree, not a reporter. See me in a brand new suit, not for court now. Won't brag about things I know. Remember platinum beat and what I taught ya. Came up as a hoarder, time's right to get my life in order. I'm blessed, came up without torture, strive to provide the same for my daughter. Got a journalism degree, not a reporter. See me in a brand new suit, not for court now. Won't brag about things I know. Remember platinum beat and what I taught ya.
Hip-hop, UK bass, R&B, dancehall, drum and bass, Afrobeat, trap, and all that good stuff all day on Reprezent 107.3 FM.
Represent.
Smiley Reprezent 107.3 FM DAB and online alongside Plat B in the studio. One time, the last track we just heard from him was Came Up. He's still in the studio with me.
Yo. Yeah, thanks. Big up, man. It sounds nice to hear it on FM radio. And I think that's a first as well. So thank you, Represent. Sweet. Big up, Mally, man.
Sweet, amazing.
Love.
So obviously you said so you was doing music from when you was younger. Then as you mentioned bits and bobs within the track, but obviously then things are happening. You're gotten back into right now. So my question is, what happened over the last few years or so? Like where happened? Why did you thought music was just like life responsibilities and stuff, or did you fall out of love with it? Like, how did it happen?
Do you know what? That's a good question, you know, and there's a lot in there still, because I've always loved music, innit? Like, and I grew up as a hip hop head, really. Like, so as most people did, like I grew up as a hip hop head, Biggie, Tupac. You know, I was probably more East Coast guy, but like, I think man did fall out of love with it. I think around the times when I kind of like made From L back in 02 and all that. Channel U, now AKA or Flavor, whatever. I don't even keep up now, but you know Channel U when it was first out, And I used to watch it, Mally, and think, wow, there's a lot of whack rappers there still. There was a lot of whack artists. There was some good artists, but there was a lot of rubbish. And it just made me think, you know what? There's no money in this thing. Do you know what I mean? So for me, if I was going to dedicate myself 100 to something, you got to be the best in it.
Yeah.
And whilst I grew up with a lot of guys that smashed it, you know, like man was around Kano, Sharky, Nasty, Jammer. Man was around a lot of guys that smashed it. They were like the exceptions. The majority of guys weren't really cutting no paper from this music thing. Do you know what I mean? So. Yeah. Man had to just say, I like nice things. I like grinding. I like holding my own. So I had to go away and work. Do you know what I mean? So I went uni. Past 10 years, I've been uni. Graduated from uni, and then I've just been working in like shirts and ties. Like, I didn't put this on just for the interview. I'm gassed to be here, but like, yeah, this is how I dress, like 9 to 5 kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Quick one whilst we're on the topic of uni, right? There's like many people up and down the country that's like right now they're packing their suitcases, they're packing their bags, get ready to go there, or they're ready, they're settled for like freshers. Is there any like any advice you can give to any Reprezent listener right now that's probably getting themselves ready for university?
You know what? Thank you so much for that, because you make a list of things you want to mention. Yeah. And that would have been one. You probably got a lot of uni listeners and college listeners, yeah, because this is like the voice of the youth, yeah. Yeah. So the advice I'd give them is to go to your student union and tell them they need to book Plat B to come to your uni to shut down the freshers weekend. No, real talk. Now, I was going to talk to my manager about it as well. I've got a music manager now, big up Glenn. But I was going to say, like, it's a mad one because I feel like I've done a lot in my life. I'm only 34, but where I used to play football and then that dream folded, but I had a fallback option, which was the academic stuff. But then I've gone and worked in the corporate world, and now I'm back in this music thing. I feel like I've done a lot, yeah? So not even just performing, but, you know, like in terms of, there's a lot of hype right now. You heard came up. There's a lot of artists out there that are talking a lot of grease. And funnily enough, I've grown up in that kind of world with that madness. So I like the stuff that I listen to, but the stuff that I'll promote for my kid to listen to, my daughter's 10, is very, very different, innit? And I don't really want her growing up whipping this and talking about, I don't really want her growing up with certain ideas that the mainstream seem to be promoting all day long, innit? Big up everyone in uni and college and all of that. Use a lot of the future, innit? So for me, I'm trying to just show you that, like, yeah, you can do both, or you can flip it up, innit? You don't have to follow fashion and like, just be yourself, innit? Whatever lane that is, be yourself, man.
Alright, cool. There's another thing I want to quickly ask, right? Because you said like people doing grease and whatnot. Yeah. It made me think of, obviously, so right now, one of like there's loads of sounds coming out of the UK. You see, like, it's like it's in a strong place. Obviously, you got a grime. You got rap. You got like, it's like funky's like slowly seeping its way back in. You got house, and then under like a rap subgenre, you got drill, right? Yeah. And then in all these drill videos, there's a trend where they all like their face are always covered. They're always wearing like masks or balaclavas and whatnot. Which now brings me to you. Obviously you don't do balaclavas and whatnot. Yeah. But in your own weird and wonderful way, you conceal your identity in your videos and even in your press images and whatnot.
That's right. No pictures.
Now, what was the reason behind to make the cartoon caricature of Plat B?
Right, yeah, you've got some good questions, man. You proper didn't prepare me for any of these curveballs you're throwing in, did you? Wow. So yeah, you spoke about a lot of things there. I'd say that the scene's bubbling right now. It's thriving. There's room for everyone. Yeah, I came up like listening to gigs. Like, so obviously I'm from what I would call the home of grime, yeah, which is East London. That people might think that's controversial, but I personally think that's the home of grime in this country, yeah. But Giggs now, when Giggs came out with his style, like a few years ago, I was thinking, is he really going to be talking all this grease on the tracks and be getting through? But he got through, so I'll take my hat off to Giggs. He smacked it with the Excel, like, you know, his whole career, man's been watching that, yeah? Yeah. But it's quite funny, because I posted a video the other day where Giggs was talking about, it's like he's talking to the trap scene, saying like UK trap scene, saying you lot calm down, man, keep it clean, you know, we can shine off this thing. I've seen that. You've seen that. Yeah. It's ironic though, because me as an artist, I will look to man like Giggs and say that's greasy, but there's levels of grease in it. But yeah, which moves me on to the whole concealing my face thing. I've got a day job in it. Like, I've actually taken a couple hours out now. Shout out to my boss for, like, you know, patterning it up, letting me come out for a couple hours. He knows I'm going back to the office after, so big him up, big up Stu. But like, basically, I got a good job in it. So right now, I'm not trying to make the worlds come together. When the bills are getting paid by this, when and if the music can start paying bills, then yeah, you know, like Plat B will be about.
Salute your boss for letting you come through, but I feel like, just to prove that it was worthwhile for you coming through, I feel like it's only right we go into more music.
Thank you.
Ain't Nobody Like Me. Let's talk about this one.
Yeah. See, so it's funny because I think in the email that you sent my manager, you said you like legit. So you're trying to you saving that for the saving the best to last, yeah? But that's fine. Let's go Ain't Nobody. Let's go Ain't Nobody Like Me, because this one now, this is on PB levels. I dropped an EP. I've been putting in a lot of work. So came out on the 5th of August, yeah? Legit, Mally saving the best to last because I think that's his personal favourite. That came out on the 26th of August. We're going to play that in a little while. But I bought out an EP. I just said, you know what? I'm hungry now. I want to get out this day job. Let me bring out the EP. I dropped the EP on the 1st of September and a bubblegum version, like a radio edit, super clean one for all the young guns, like a few days after, yeah? But this track, Ain't Nobody Like Me, it's like the first track on the EP, which is on Spotify, Deezer, you name it, it's out. PB levels, go and support that. But basically this track, Ain't Nobody Like Me, is probably like the standout track. I think when most people hear my stuff, this is the one that they're like, yeah, it's hard. And like I'm gonna preempt it and tell you something now. Listen to the track and count the profanities or the bad words. I know Manny's looking at me like, this is off. No, there's none. That's the point I'm making. Like basically listen to the second verse. You're gonna hear some bars in that second verse where I'm saying that you don't have to do this thing the same way that everyone maybe thinks you have to, innit? You don't have to just see a man who's got 1 million views on YouTube and say, right, I just need to like basically duplicate, just take his flow, and nah, it's dead. So listen to this, Ain't Nobody Like Me, banger. This one produced by Ivan.
Ain't nobody like me, and I don't care if nobody likes me. Grew up in the ends where nobody's nice, G. On the block every day, roads was my wifey. Miss a fist fight, now a boy wants to knife me. Grew up in the 90s, affiliated like a don, I was icy. And on the roadside, beef got served nicely. And if it's on, I bring my team. Ain't nobody like me, and I don't care if nobody likes me. Grew up in the ends where nobody's nice, G. On the block every day, roads was my wifey. Miss a fist fight, now a boy wants to knife me. Grew up in the 90s, affiliated like a don, I was icy. And on the roadside, beef got served nicely. And if it's on, I bring my team. Ain't nobody like me, I'm telling them, done all the hype, G. Hiding behind your brethren or your shorty, puffing up your chest, it ain't gonna wash with me. Moving like Bobby Brown, but there's no Whitney. Think you're hard, but you're moving with crackheads and pitneys. They say, show me your friends, and I tell you who you are. Without trying to state the obvious with you, that is a par. I ain't here to try and kill you anyway, nah, I'm done. But real talk, I feel sorry for your mum, sorry for your offspring, especially your sons. I mean, imagine looking up to you, it's not a pun. When I write, I write my songs in one go. When I'm wrong, I write my wrongs, it's no show. One day I'm sure my kids are gonna know that their dad was nothing short of incredible. Ain't nobody like me, and I don't care if nobody likes me. Grew up in the ends where nobody's nice, G. On the block every day, roads was my wifey. Miss a fist fight, now a boy wants to knife me. Grew up in the 90s, affiliated like a don, I was icy. And on the roadside, beef got served nicely. And if it's on, I bring my team. Ain't nobody like me, and I don't care if nobody likes me. Grew up in the ends where nobody's nice, G. On the block every day, roads was my wifey. Miss a fist fight, now a boy wants to knife me. Grew up in the 90s, affiliated like a don, I was icy. And on the roadside, beef got served nicely. And if it's on, I bring my team. Ain't nobody like me, I'm like a fat bird, nobody likes me. I'm a black boy, nobody likes us. But I don't give a damn, ain't nobody like us. I'ma make a hard song and I won't cuss. Of course it can be done, it just takes focus. A lot of my peeps are living life hopeless, so I'ma make a song to make them take notice. You won't find a more passionate protest. For my people to fix up and just control this. Like I know we can, I'm telling you we got this. I said I know we can, I'm telling you we got this. We can be anything, lawyers, doctors. So why the us you wanna go and act worthless? I ain't saying that you gotta live spotless, but I know karma and she's a dog, yes. Ain't nobody like me, and I don't care if nobody likes me. Grew up in the ends where nobody's nice, G. On the block every day, roads was my wifey. Miss a fist fight, now a boy wants to knife me. Grew up in the 90s, affiliated like a don, I was icy. And on the roadside, beef got served nicely. And if it's on, I bring my team. Ain't nobody like me, and I don't care if nobody likes me. Grew up in the ends where nobody's nice, G. On the block every day, roads was my wifey. Miss a fist fight, now now a boy wants to knife me. Grew up in the 90s, affiliated like a don, I was icy. And on the roadside beef got served nicely. And if it's on, I bring my team. Right, here we go again. Routine traffic stop, here we go again. I didn't get the job, here we go again. Not quite the right fit, well, here we go again. Your tone is too aggressive, here we go again. Stop playing the race card, here we go again. Well, guess what? This black boy's fed up. I'm done abiding by your rules, the game is dead out. It's not enough for me to blow up and get my bread out. I gotta bring my brothers with me, yo, and get my dread out. But you know what? It starts in the library. I can't be rolling with no fools alongside of me. I'm a black boy, tough like ivory. I'm gonna run away with this like a burglary. Oh, that would fit my MO just perfectly. Cause the society don't want me having a key. Ain't nobody like me, and I don't care if nobody likes me. Grew up in the ends where nobody's nice, G. On the block every day, Rhodes was my wifey. Miss a fist fight, now a boy wants to knife me.
Plat B, ain't nobody like me. Represent 107.3 FM.
And if it's on, I bring my team. Nobody like me, and I don't.
Yeah, it's very hard hitting. It's very heavy hitting, bass heavy. It's one of the ones where if you're driving in a car right now, there's a chance that you might have bopped your head and weaved a bit to the wrong direction or whatever. Don't worry.
Trust me. Put that one in, play that in the gym, man. Trust me. That's one of them gym life tunes.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Now on art, so obviously, like I said, you was here from before.
Yeah.
Early days of music, early days of grime, and you're back in it right now. What's like the main differences you see in terms of like the scene, the way how the scene everybody operated then to how it is like now?
You know what? I don't want to jinx the scene or nothing. I really don't want to jinx the scene or nothing, but it seems like one of the main things, everyone's behaving themselves. When I say everyone, like both sides of the mic, if you like, you know, people that the performers, but also the fan base, innit? Because if you remember back in the day, a lot of the reason why So Solid never blew up, and for me, So Solid they were like the top of the top, innit? 100 grand videos and that. They don't know, 21 seconds, them days. The reason why they didn't get through the same way, like the reason why they're not still big and number one where they should be, in my opinion, a lot of it is down to the madness. Do you know what I mean? The Met Police felt they needed to shut down raves and things like that, and even gigs. You think about a man like Giggs, when he was coming through, it was hard work for him to begin with. You know what I mean? So I'm probably shying with a lot of what I'm saying, Mally, shying my age in it, and the fact that I'm a student of the game. Like I really am in it. But for me, one of the main things is that everyone seems to realize now, like we need to just come and pattern this thing up like a business, and like let's keep it all sensible in it. So that would be like the main difference. And another one. We're not jumping on this US waves as much, and by that I mean like obviously there's a lot. America's the big scene for the music thing, yeah. But I love listening to like a DJ play a UK only set. Or you see me, like when I'm rolling about, the only time there's an American track on really is if my daughter's in the car, like playing all Lil Uzi Vert and all these young gun rappers. You know what I'm trying to say? But more time it's straight UK, like
to the point where a lot of them are somewhat, you could say, jumping on our wave.
Yeah. You said it. But no, it's true. Look at all that. I went BBK Takeover a few weeks ago as a fan. Yeah, big up BBK and that. Big up Jam, all them lot. I went as a fan now. Bought a ticket. Went to the after party. I was sat there like seeing Drake come up on stage. J Hus shut it down. Yeah, the scene. Trust me, I'm so proud of the scene. One thing I must say as well quickly though, one of the turning points for me last year, I think it was last October. Kano did a show, so it was around here. So Kano did a show at Brixton O2. My brother and his missus and that wanted to go, so I got tickets for them through my brethren. Yeah,
I know about that show because I'm one of the guys where I slept on it, then it sold out, and I was like, it was Brixton.
Yeah. Okay. So did I rub it in?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I saw like the whole trumpet stuff and all that.
Bro, that show, I'll be honest, that was probably the final nail in the coffin that said to me, do you know what, Plat B, if you're on this thing, now's the time. Because I've probably always been writing little bars on the notes, on the notes app on the phone and that. But after I see the way K shut down the O2, bruv, and for me as well, do you know what the most surreal thing about it was? I'm looking in the crowd, and there's a lot of people in the crowd that weren't like me and you. Like a lot of them, like in fact, most of them. Nearly all of them. But they all knew all the bars to every single one of his songs. Like they were going crazy. So I said to myself, do you know what? Yeah, this scene is something else. It's developed to a point that I didn't even clock. Like I was sleeping in it when I was there, like just doing this 9 to 5 rat race grind. You Like, I didn't even realize it's ready, man. So it's ready. So I'm here now. I'm here, like, with my big size 12s. I'm just trying to kick a hole open in the door, like, very aggressive. You get me?
So having said that, now you're here, you're ready, you're trying to, like I said, kick down the doors and whatnot. What is the next step? What can we expect for you? What's on the way?
To be honest, I reckon, you see the piece of work that I put out, 8 tracks, the 8-track EP, PB Levels, yeah? I think once everyone, like, I need to do more of this kind of thing, Mally. Like, it's about awareness.
So where can anybody that's listening right now, and they've liked the sound of Came Up, they've liked the sound of Ain't Nobody Like Me, like where can they find PB Levels?
They need to do a few things, right? If you're on YouTube, I've got my own channel, PBTV, P lowercase B TV. Like, you see the cartoon image, like I said, what first video went out on Grime Daily, second one, which you're gonna hear in a little while, Legit, went out on Mixtape Madness. I'm also on Insta and Twitter at Platz, PLATZ_PB. But yeah, bro, listen, I'm on Facebook as well, PLATZ.PB. But listen, on every single music platform you can think of, Tidal, Deezer, Spotify, Google Play, Amazon, wherever. PB Levels, man, just search that, like, listen to the 8-track EP, because for me that's the beginning. I reckon if everyone realizes this is like my first mixtape, album, whatever you want to call it, that's my opening entry levels, innit? So anything I do from now on is going to be bigger than that. And I think, yeah, it's tough, so just reach out, follow me on Insta. I use that more than the others. Not on Snap yet. I'm not quite got my head around it. I need a Snapchat lesson or something.
It's hit or miss, but you know what I'm saying? Thanks for coming down. The Reprezent doors are always open anytime you want to come through.
Thank you,
or you
brother.
throw through music. I'm going to keep an eye out for everything that's coming up in the near future.
No, love.
And I feel like we said, I'm going to have to sign up. This is the song that I heard that caught my attention. I was like, I like the sound. This doesn't sound like anything that's popping right about now. And then obviously the visuals on top of that as well. I was like, so, man, do you want to introduce it one time?
Yeah, definitely. And I must just check out the visuals on YouTube, man. Came Up and this one, Legit, both out now on YouTube. And this is Legit, again, produced by Ivan, big boy American producer. It's legit now. This is the clean version, but it's all about just staying in your lane, keeping it real. And it's also about, like, you know, girls that maybe are a little bit promiscuous.
Live ass money, I like it slow. P60, that's legit though. A lot of them chicks that are quick to owe, they're taking more than one, yeah, that's a legit pro. I make money I blow. For the money, them pros go low. P60, that's legit though. You're taking more than one, yeah, that's a legit pro. Live ass money, I like it slow. P60, that's legit though. A lot of them chicks that are quick to owe, they're taking more than one, yeah, that's a legit pro. I make money I blow. For the money, them pros go low. P60, that's legit though. You're taking more than one, yeah, that's a legit pro. That girl, she's a legit pro. Telling her from the heart, cause I want her to know. Could have been the one for me. Look good and I love the company. Said she was a good Christian. Oh my God, I know you're listening. So anyway, she said she's gonna pass through, but I shouldn't expect too much cause we're brand new. Thinking I'm hearing what I want to. She made it very clear what she wasn't gonna do. Needless to say, she came and did it all. I took it at the time, but I knew it wasn't cool. It was the first time we linked up after all, and for me it just broke the first date rule. Sometimes I reminisce and think I'm a fool that I ruled that chick out cause she jumped on my stool. Live ass money, I like it slow. P60, that's legit though. A lot of them chicks that are quick to owe, they're taking more than one, get this a legit pro. I make money I blow. For the money, them pros go low. P60, this legit though. You're taking more than one, get this a legit pro. Live ass money, I like it slow. P60, this legit though. A lot of them chicks that are quick to owe, they're taking more than one, get this a legit pro. I make money I blow. For the money, them pros go low. P60, this legit though. You're taking more than one, get this a legit pro. Rude that chick out cause she jumped on my stool. Rude that the cat paid attention in school, buying kilos of Mercy in GCSEs, whilst next man was still learning birds and the bees. 16 had a pet and a car. At 18 man had blown up and gone far. Neighborhood superstar was like raw. Had a V5 Golf Tigre, Puma. Drop flash cause I never get pulled. But top scales is to the decimal. Flow's incredible. Girls from my team and then say it's edible. What happens next in the flex is inevitable. Platinum be keep the arms to a minimal. More thriller, not a criminal. But I gotta survive in the jungle. I'm a dad now and an uncle. Live ass money, I like it slow. P60, that's legit though. A lot of them chicks that are quick to owe, they're taking more than one, get this a legit pro. I make money I blow. For the money, them pros go low. P60, this legit though. You're taking more than one, get this a legit pro. Oh no, guess who's back? Plat B, I'm like an asthma attack. Can't shake me off without the pump. That boy tried it, he got the slump. Nowhere near me, I'm on a wave. Bottles in the club, but I still save. Not on road again, but I get paid. Big paper, no minimum wage. Certain man head out and feel rage. Certain man, their mind is in cage. I feel for them, boy, they're not saved. I'm born again, on my way. I'm shorn again, I don't play. I'm on again, I'm okay. I'm getting corn again, I'm okay. It's like a spawn again, a new day. Live ass money, I like it slow. P60, this legit though. Lot of them chicks that are quick to owe. They're taking more than one, yeah, that's a legit pro. I make money, money I blow. For the money, them pros go low. P60, this legit though. You're taking more than one, that's a legit pro. Live ass money, I like it slow. P60, this legit though. Lot of them chicks that are quick to owe. They're taking more than one, yeah, that's a legit pro. I make money, money I blow. For the money, them pros go low. P60, this legit though. You're taking more than one, yeah, that's a legit pro.
Yo, 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 what's good, people? It's Giovanni, and you're now locked into Mali on your radio, so turn your speakers up. Mean.
I hate searching for some commas. Hit me up for a come up. They just wanna see us there, stuck up on the corner. We ain't got no feelings there, stuck it on a baller. Never get as real as this. Truth itself, I'm on some killing shit. Ain't got Rihanna in my bed, but I got bodies in my head that tell me I'm the one who's next to come and kill this shit. Aim for the stars and never miss. Still credible, wake up feeling incredible. Shit edible, still that's something I never do. Getting better too, might just end up ahead of you. Giovanni James, our names fake offness. Look, Giovanni James, our names fake on embarrass you. Spray up all chains, the game make you imperishable. I'm not supposed to be scared of you. When my in the head with shoot, if I tell him shoot, he'll hit you. Mobbing with a crew, I got hella proof. If you wanna know the truth, I'ma tell the truth. Hugging. Been through hell with my G's, that's why we scorching. Put some J's on my feet and then I walk it off. No time for the talking. She go crazy by me when I put it all in. See them hating on me, cause they see me saucing. Know they're praying on me, but I pray to God, man. This is Giovanni, young working big business. Jay told me not to sign less than 6 figures. I've been out in rule 9 trying to get richer. See them hating on the slide, had to get with it, cause they got nothing to do. If it wasn't for my son, I got nothing to lose. 28 on the scale, I had something to move. Now I'm back up in the booth, I'm coming for you. Again, you had it, but you missed it. Bag it, then I test it. 10-10, so you know I had to press it. Mouth wide open, looking sharp with no electric. Drink all day, if you thirsty, I'm a quench it. Swing both ways, get your brethren in a frenzy. Know about me, I'm fully on it. I pull it off, then I'm pulling off. Tell me yes, don't stop, do it good enough. Know that show's gon' drop if they're pulling up, yeah. They don't even know what they started. Oh no, they don't want it.
Still bangles.
I got pain in my brain and my skull cap. Might touch Vince to get a suntan. Saying prayers to the sky where my mum's at. Treat the music like a trap, I get funds up. Labbing all night till the sun's up. I treat the rhythm like a op, it's getting off top. Never say never again, cause it's bad luck. Never say never again, cause it's bad luck. I'm trying to purify my system where the water at. Stress with the BM got me thinking where my daughter at. Might do music, could have been a ball act, it's mine act. Still hit raise, give autographs. Nah, I don't wanna lose it. P's for the strap before the music. Had me running in gaps like I'm looting. The sun shines through the rain, now I'm moving.
Never find me. I've been waiting such a long time to feel it. Swallowed by the waters around me. I know I took so many wrong turns to see it. Whoa, but I danced through the blisters at night, and I laughed till I cried and cried. I ran till my feet couldn't run no more, and I sang till my lungs were burning, till I know I'm alive. And I sing till I can't hear your voice no more. Suddenly the sun goes up, and I feel my love flooding back again. Until the sun goes up, and I feel my love coming up again. Don't need it more. Don't need it, my love. Don't need it more. Don't need it, my love. Don't need it more. Don't need it, my love. Don't need it more. It wasn't easy trying around with these handcuffs. I had to sleep through such a cold
Rudimental. Sun Comes Up featuring James Arthur, the Still Bangles and Mist remix. And before that we had Giovanni with Wild Thoughts, the Mean Star. Make sure you pay attention to Giovanni's Twitter page later on today. I heard he might be announcing some very, very special stuff. But we come towards the end of the show. One more time, salute Plat B for coming through. Make sure you follow him on all his socials at Platz_PB. Now, you know we like to end up on the show in a segment we call through